All right, I haven't done a teardown video for a while. I got a new code reader for my car, an OBD2 code reader, and this is a really old one that I had. So I'm gonna toss this one in the junk pile. So it has a OBD connector, and then it has a second connector on the on here. This was made by INNOVA, the 3100. Oh, looks like it has batteries. Let's open up the battery compartments. Probably dead batteries in there. Oh yeah, probably crusty batteries. Probably, oh yeah, they're crusty. Get those out of there, recycle them. Yeah, okay, not too bad. Not too bad. All right, so how do we open this thing? Looks like there's some little screws in here. All right, screws are out. Open sesame. And it's hanging on for dear life. Oh, there's another set of screws down here. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's much more complicated than I thought inside. Oh, I thought it would be a boring teardown, but actually I think it's going to be a fun teardown. All right, let's disconnect the batteries. Snip, snip. There we go. All right, we'll get the boring stuff out of the way. We've got this nice display here. I got some rubber buttons and gold contacts on the rubber buttons. So that's this side. Let's do a proper tear down here. Looks like there's a plastic doohickey over the display. Yeah, just a piece of plastic. And there is our display. We can see it. Woo. And will it come out? Ah, there's screws, more screws. Here's looking for the zebra connector. Oops. Come on, there we go. All right, so yeah, so here is the display, and here is the obligatory zebra connector. So we can surgically remove the zebra, depending on where you are in the world, huh? Is it zebra or zebra? There it is. I did a video on zebra connectors, and here's the actual LCD panel. All right. Okay, so on the fun side, look at that, all kinds of stuff. Let me move the camera. All right, we have a big chip here on a socket. Looks like maybe a custom chip or just a programmed microprocessor or something. I would imagine that's just a microprocessor. But look what I got, all kinds of there's a real fancy part here. This is probably the OBD2 interface chip. Where's my magnifying glass? It is a Holtec part, yeah. An HT1621. Oh, I guess I'll put this under the microscope. We can take a look at all the parts under here, but it's got a beeper. Got this nice, I assume that's a voltage regulator. What is that thing? On a heatsink. 7805, classic. And it's got 4 batteries, so I'm not quite sure what. I guess power comes in through the, probably 12 volts comes in through the OBD2 connector. So you don't need the batteries all the time. It's like more of a backup thing. When you plug it in, it probably powers it on. That's why you need the 5 volts here. We have a crystal for the micro, 40 megahertz, pretty zippy. And then we have a bunch of other chips. Very suspicious chip down here. Something I don't know. AMIC, never heard of them. Looks like a memory chip. Yeah, 62.5. Yeah, it looks like just a static memory chip. A latch. So this might be like a 8051 type of part. And you need to unlatch the data for the memory. And then another latch and another latch, buffer. Yeah, so this is just kind of I/O stuff. A little bit of bulging there on this capacitor. Yeah, that capacitor doesn't look very healthy. And what's that chip there? I don't know what that chip is. And what's over here? LM339, a comparator. Yeah, interesting. Got some ferrite beads up at the top here to go out to go to the signal. Yeah, let's put this under the microscope. It's interesting. It's a lot more complicated, a lot more stuff in there than I thought there was going to be. Let's look at this thing here. INNOVA. It's the only markings on this chip, so I assume it's just a microprocessor that's pre-programmed, like an 8051 or something. I don't know. Interesting part. And then, like I said, it's got some 7805 regulator, 339 comparator over there, some other circuits, HC08. This is the connector over on this side. Some diodes. And we got the OBD2 interface to the car. Lots of pins on that sucker. I'm videoing. HC86, HC08. What's that chip? 232CB. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Some other chips. A little inductor over here. Alright, let's go over this way. And this is that memory chip. Alright. This is the chip, the capacitor here that looks like is a bit, he's a bit bulgy. He is definitely a bit bulgy. Another inductor. What's that little guy? He's cute. Is it an I2C or EEPROM? 34063. It sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. I don't remember. HC74, really? Flip-flop? Okay. Another comparator, a 393. There's a 339 and a 393, okay. Anyway, there you go. Like I said, a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. And then on the other side, it's just boring. It's just boring. All right, there you go.